Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cher, aka That Girl Cher, and this is a vampire-esque dark the lady is a vamp makeup tutorial. I was just playing around and decided to record myself doing my makeup. I do apologize in advance. I was not very good camera person in this video, so please excuse my terrible angles, but I promise you I will walk you through it and it will make sense. So I'm just starting in with going ahead and cleaning all the excess oils off my face using a makeup wipe, and I was testing out some NYX products in this. And yeah, let's just say I should have went and got my money back because a lot of them were just trash. So the first thing I'm trying is this brow pencil thing contraption that NYX offers, which is like a half brush, half pencil, and I hated it. I felt like it didn't do anything. The product was very hard. As you can see, I ended up switching to my own spoolie brush to brush my brows. I'm sorry, that's clear brow gel on my brows. Then trying to go back in with the product. Plus, my brows were a little bit overgrown, if you haven't noticed. But I just hated it. Yeah, like, you ever try to like use a colored pencil on your skin? Like, that's how I felt. I didn't feel like it was depositing any color. It was just very frustrating, like it was dried out. So I ended up like putting it to the side and just trying the concealer. Now, I will say that the concealer and the contour that I got, I do not love them for the typical way I'd use them. But I have implemented them now in the way that I currently do my face routine that I've updated in the last couple weeks. And I do think that they work really nicely as an in-between color. So as you can see, I'm quickly razoring off excess hair on my face. Don't do what I'm doing, okay? My like stash had came in and it was getting in my way, and I knew I was gonna hate how the makeup laid, so that's why I'm just cleaning up around my mouth. Uh, don't copy me, please. I beg. So, yeah, I'm doing that. And now that I have a flat surface, I'm going ahead and I'm applying that concealer on my top lip. And because I like my makeup dramatic, I think the colors just weren't dramatic enough, but they were nice. And I do use the foundation. It is quite a perfect match to the Born This Way Too Faced foundation that I traditionally use in the shade Chai. So I really did like it. I will say that of course the formula is a little bit thinner. So instead, so that's what you just saw me do is just apply a little bit of concealer in the corner of my eyes with the Born This Way one, just for a little extra coverage, just to give it a little boost. But I didn't hate it. And now I'm going in with a damp beauty blender and applying my entire foundation, which is I think I'm using the shade 155 Hazelnut by NYX. And I do look like the foundation, the Fit Me foundation. This isn't the first time that I've used it. So I wasn't worried about it being a match. Um, and for my summer shade, I usually use the shade Coconut. So hazelnut and coconut, those are the two that or am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. Coconut is the shade for the foundation that I use, while hazelnut is the concealer color. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. It's a lot to try to remember and like go through products. So yeah, as you can see, I'm blending it out with the beauty blender. It's blending down, no problem. It's a really nice formula. It's nice and breathable. It's not as thick as the Born This Way foundation, and I don't have to worry about it being like sliding off my face. I have combo skin, but typically in summer I am a little bit more oily. This is the that's the regular formula. I couldn't get the matte foundation. I wanted to try it, but they were out of my shade. So I just chased behind that with my traditional concealer by Born This Way. I believe in the shade Cocoa. So right under my brow, under my cheekbones, tip of my nose, under my chin, under my lip, because I like to make it look a little bit more plump, and around my chin and my jawline. And I just keep tap, 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 tapping until it all blends out. And if I need less is more. And since I was trying new products, I was trying to go light-handed with this, so that's why you see me applying a little bit more than I started with, because I didn't add as much as I normally do. And now I'm going back in with that concealer shade. So this is where I ran into the problem. It was blending down nicely, but I think I should have went with one more shade lighter because I like my contour and my concealer to be a bit more on the dramatic side. I again think they're really beautiful matches, but I just felt like after using all of them, my face looked kind of flat. So, um, I think my face for the most part looks realistic. Like I don't cake on it to look like runway makeup or something or sitting in front of a camera, but I guess I just like my face to look like it's catching a little bit more of the light, if you know what I mean. So, I went in with that powder in the shade I think Deep, which is also by Maybelline. You guys, I've been saying NYX and I meant to say Maybelline. No, that brow product was definitely by NYX. The rest of these I've been using have been by Maybelline. Oh my god, I'm a hot mess. Um, but I didn't like the powder. I still use it, but I don't use it the way you see me using it now. And I think it's because I felt like it looked too ashy. I don't know what the medium would have looked like because when I saw it in stores, it looked just a little bit too light for me. And I also hate the texture. I don't know why it's made to be a powder that lays on top because I felt like it flattened my skin. Like you see how like look how the light's picking it up. I look have a white cast. Giving casket ready. I don't like that. So now I'm going in with bronzer by Fenty in the shade Mocha Mommy. That is my go-to. I love this bronzer. It's my favorite. As I've complained in my other videos, I wish more companies made bronzers that were black girl friendly. I tried to look for one in the drugstore. They did not have one. So that's what this whole thing is, like a drugstore haul. Yes, I do bronze my ears sometimes, going all the way around my hairline, and I may even go around my jawline. Like now I feel like it looks, the color matches off. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm trying to blend it out with the bronzer because the bronzer is a little bit warmer, so I'm hoping it'll balance it out. Because I didn't want to take off my makeup and start over. Um, so I'm just trying to blend them down nicely together, but I did not like it. Did not like it. So um, I'm watching like a few different things there, so don't mind me. I'm like looking between. So now I'm going in with the blush trio from ABH again, just applying that berry right on my cheeks. And see, that's another thing. I don't really like deep blush because I feel like it makes me look older. And I felt like I didn't have an option to put a brighter blush over this because of the weird gray undertone. I think the camera actually captured it really well to show you how it looks. I just didn't like it. I felt like I looked older. And now I'm applying the P. Louise primer, eye base primer in the shade 4. I'm just trying to sculpt out my brows. Like I didn't really know what to do, you know? Sometimes I go in with a game plan of the look. I was just trying to test out the products with my like traditional face, and I was disappointed and trying not to throw in the towel. This is also where you can see my terrible camera work in here and me not adjusting the camera. So I had no choice again but to go in with deeper shades. So I'm using like a pink color. Um, I want to say I'm using the Jackie Aina palette, but I could be wrong. But I think that's what I'm doing. Either that or the James Charles palette and applying like a color all the way around my lids and under my eyes to make sure they all connect. I'm telling you guys, I was like so over this look I didn't even want to finish it. But I stuck with it because I was like, it's going somewhere and I have to be somewhere, so I can't afford to take it all off. I was trying to create like a berry punch look. So I did like a mild red on my eyes, whatever a mild red is, and like a deeper purple red behind it to really, 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 really define the shape of my eyes. And I'm taking that color all the way under my eyes as well. to continue that definition and to make sure that they are even and they look uh, nice and dramatic. I forgot where I was going out for that night, but I wanted to look really cute. And yeah, it was turning into a bit of a disaster because I was hating how like chunky it was coming out and eye shape and everything. I was very upset. I was just trying not to quit. And at this point, it kind of looks like someone has punched me in the eyes because I'm going in with a black. And very rarely do I use black on my eyelids like this, but I don't know, y'all. I was like, red and black, they'll work out, right? It's like dramatic and goth esque. Goth wasn't what I was going for, but like it's never a bad time to look a vampire. So I was just trying to be like, what are some colors I can jazz up in here to make this look good? So I was like, if I smoke out the black and it's dark and just keep that defined shape and just make sure they're symmetrical. Look, even I hit myself with this like makeup down here. You see me? A mess. Then you can't lose when you go in and put like more primer on and a shimmery shade. So that shimmery green shade that is in the center of my lids that stole the show, that made this look, that tied it together, that made this worth it, that made me not want to pull my hair out and cry and like wash my face anymore, is from the Smoke Sessions palette by Melt Cosmetics. So green, black, red. I was like, this could go very right or this could go very wrong. And when I tell you that green saved the day, it saved the day. Okay, I didn't even know what to put in my inner corner at that point, but I was like, this green has made it all worth it. These funny products, I was hating how my complexion looked. I got this mistake here on my cheek, and for inner corner, I just ended up taking, let's see what shade when I pull back. The gold in the corner is from, it's a yellow gold like a buttercup. It's also from Melt Cosmetics. It's the 420 palette. So you can't see it because the light isn't doing me justice. But oh, that blend. And I'm just dusting off the excess because the fallout was real. I will say that the powder did do a good job of that, of holding the excess away so it didn't take over or having to start over. Because sometimes that happens where the excess powder, makeup, like shadow, get caught on the makeup on your cheeks and then you can't just wipe it clean. So that didn't happen. So I was very happy about that because I didn't have time nor the patience to start over. And then I just went in with a nice fluffy mascara and cleaned up my eye shape so it doesn't look like anyone hit me anymore. It was given very much black eye, less not much vampire. And then adjusting my facial jewelry and cleaning off the excess makeup because makeup does get on my face jewelry, but that's okay. We scrub our face. Don't worry about it. So, as you can see, I'm going in and lining my lips with this deep red color. And I would love to tell you what pencil it is, but because my bozo self didn't film this correctly, I can't tell you what's in my hand. It might be a MAC pencil, it might be a Urban Decay pencil. I don't know. But it's fine. It's a dark burgundy color. It's not even that important. And then I'm going in behind that with a lime crime color. And after I set and spray my whole face and powder it back down, this is the complete look. So thank you for my patience. Sorry for my crummy camera work, but I really hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching as always, and I shall see you in the next one.